Most sales reps wake up in the morning and guess. They guess who's worth calling. They guess who's ready to buy. They guess who's going to waste their afternoon. A lead score takes the guess out of it. It's a number, a single number that tells your team exactly who deserves their time and who doesn't. Here's how it works. A lead score is a numerical value assigned to a prospect. It represents one thing: their readiness to buy. High score, they're ready. Low score, they're not. That's it. The concept is simple. The execution is where most teams get stuck. Think of it as a meter. Below a certain threshold, say 75, the lead stays in the queue. Above it, it routes to a rep. Automatically, no manual review, no gut feel. The number makes the call. Here's what happens without a lead score. A rep gets a list. Maybe it's sorted by company size, maybe by date added, maybe by nothing at all. They work it top to bottom. The tire kickers get the same attention as the buyers, and by Friday, they've talked to 40 people and closed nobody. When reps work scored leads, and only scored leads, three things happen. Sales cycles get shorter. They're not nurturing the unready. Close rates go up. They're talking to people who actually have the problem and the budget, and deal size grows. Qualified buyers buy more. None of that is theory. It's what happens when reps stop guessing. A lead score is an algorithm. Nothing fancy. It's just a formula. Your CRM fields are the variables, and each variable carries a weight. The weight tells the formula how much that variable matters to your specific buyer. Put them together, you get a number. Here's a real example. A safety and EHS recruiting firm. On the contact side, title, seniority, department, time in role. On the company side, state, industry, the size of their recruiting team, and whether they have new projects coming. Each of those fields gets a weight. A director of EHS at a mid-size construction firm in Texas with 3 new projects? That scores high. A recruiter at a staffing agency? Doesn't. Same outreach list, 2 very different scores. The algorithm doesn't guess. It measures, and the measurement is only as good as the fields you have, which is why your CRM data has to be clean before any of this works. This isn't a one-time setup. The score runs monthly. Every new lead gets scored. Every existing lead gets updated. A prospect that scored 40 in January might score 82 in April. New project, new title, new budget cycle. The score has to reflect current reality, not the snapshot from when you built it. The most common failure isn't the algorithm. It's the data underneath it. Blank fields, stale records, contacts that haven't been touched in 3 years. The most elegant formula in the world can't save you from a CRM full of garbage. Most teams are here. They build the score before they clean the data, and then they blame the score. The second failure. A key part of the algorithm isn't in the CRM. You want to weight by industry, but half your records have no industry field. You want to weight by company size, but it's blank on 60% of accounts. The variable can't work if the data isn't there. Enrichment isn't optional. It's the prerequisite. Third, misidentifying what actually moves your buyer. Teams assume. They weight by company size because it feels right, but their best clients aren't their biggest clients. They're mid-market firms with specific project types. Here's the good news. A broken lead score will show you exactly where you're wrong. Not just in the calculation, in your entire understanding of your sales process. It's the most honest feedback your business can give you. Last one. And this is where leaders lose it. They build the score, it works, and they never touch it again. 6 months later, the market shifted. The buyer profile changed. The score is still running on last year's assumptions. The score has to be maintained. Every quarter, minimum, you revisit the weights. You filter in what you've learned. You keep it sharp. Set it and forget it is not a strategy. It's how good work dies quietly. When a lead score is built right, clean data, right variables, right weights, maintained, it transforms how a sales team operates. Reps stop guessing. Managers stop arguing about pipeline. The business starts compounding. It's not magic, it's math. And your CRM already has most of what you need. The question is whether the data is clean enough to run it. CRM Plumber.